Wow. I'm Jake, and on this thing, I'm going to be reviewing music. Today I just want to talk about 4 of my favourite bands. I'm not going to go very in depth, because really the only reason I'm doing this video is to introduce myself and to sort of give you an idea of my taste in music. But before I do anything else, I just want to tell you, my taste in music is not exclusive to what I show here. I'm not going to recommend any hip-hop albums, for example, but I like hip-hop. So without further ado, the first band I'm going to recommend is this one. Many of you will probably recognise this as In the Aeroplane Over the Sea by Neutral Milk Hotel. This album was released in 1998, and to be honest, I find it quite hard to put into one genre. It has elements of indie pop, elements of folk, and even some elements of maybe more traditional Balkan folk music. Neutral Milk Hotel are a good band to listen to if you like quite varied instrumentation, a real raucous sensibility, and seriously trippy lyrics. Band number 2 is My Bloody Valentine, and this is the Tremolo EP, released in 1991. My Bloody Valentine were pioneers of the shoegaze genre, which involves heavily affected instruments, really deep, layered sounding music. And if there's one word I would use to describe My Bloody Valentine, it's loud. So some of the tracks are seriously ethereal. If you're into dream pop, you'll love them. The third band I want to talk about is Belle and Sebastian. Belle and Sebastian are a Scottish indie pop band. They've been around since the mid-90s. This one, The Boy with the Iron Strap, was released in 1998. It's just really beautiful music. Again, similarly to Neutral Milk Hotel, if you like maybe some classical instrumentation, you'll really love this record and this band. Lead vocalist Stuart Murdoch, but also other members who contribute vocals, all have very delicate voices. They sound very pure.
Wearing thin, a conscious choice to let yourself go back in. Hovering, it's an emergency. There's no more wait and see.
And finally, the Beach Boys. Everyone watching this video will have heard at least one Beach Boys song, but what a lot of people might not know is that the Beach Boys are actually one of the most influential pop bands of all time, and are quite often ranked up there with the Beatles. This is Smile, which was an album cancelled in the late 60s, and released for the first time last November. Smile, along with the previous album, Pet Sounds, formed the peak, really, of lead songwriter Brian Wilson's career with the Beach Boys, and just listen to those albums, please.
The diamond necklace played the part, and a handsome drum did walk to a handsome battered guitar. A fine class aristocracy, back through the opera glass you see the pit in the pendulum drum.
Okay, so those were my 4 of my favourite bands. It would be cool if you could leave a comment telling me what you think of those bands, if you know them. And most importantly, tell me what sort of things you want me to review. Emma or Simon will introduce themselves to you soon, hopefully. Hope you enjoyed that. Boy.